This is the Witch King of Angmar, otherwise known as the Morgul Lord. He's the leader of the 9 ring wraiths sent by Sauron to fetch the One Ring from Frodo.
The challenges were plenty because it's a figure that is entirely robed for the most part. He has some armor components to him, the forearms, the gloves, the lower legs, and the feet. A pretty intricate armor sculpt required to get those to pull off. The costume has to sell it because that's what he is, so that was challenging because we can't rely on a good portrait to represent the character. It's all in the costume and the execution of how that all comes together.
Originally, with this much fabric, was questionable on how we were going to do it. There was talk originally of sculpting elements of the fabric. There is no actor's face. There is no actual physical form aside from the clothes. We felt it was absolutely essential that all the fabric elements remain fabric. This piece in particular, we studied a lot of the behind-the-scenes pictures, the costume breakdowns of the actual actors. On this piece in particular, there's the shirt and pants that go under the armor, a base skirt, an overcloak, an overrobe, and a cape. So we're looking at least 7 or so layers of fabric on here. All of these are different weights of fabric, different textures to really sell that, you know, this isn't just a guy in a black robe. There's a lot of history behind it, there's depth, and there's a lot of challenges that went into creating this.
The Morgul Lord, when it comes to the third film, you really see what he's capable of. And he's a pretty threatening guy, very powerful, very strong. And we wanted to convey that sense of power and strength in the sculpt. So he's got that huge mace with the metal weight on it. It's got to be, 300 pounds. But he can swing that thing around and just clobber people with it. And then he's got the sword, which is, when he gets really mad, it catches on fire, and you know you're in trouble. Because, just getting stabbed is bad enough. Getting stabbed by a sword on fire, that guy's pissed.
The exclusive for this piece is the Flaming Sword. This was inspired by the scene between the Morgul Lord and Gandalf the White, in which they face off in Minas Tirith.